Ta-da. Friday. Quite a miracle at my bank. God is good. My house payment comes in on the 31st. My Social Security doesn't come in until the 3rd. And a lot of times, and then one has to pay the other. And a lot of times I have to scramble and find money to put in there to cover the house before the Social Security comes in, and then I have to give whatever I scrambled together back to whoever gave it to me. But this time, somehow, the house payment didn't come through until today, along with my Social Security, which paid each other. It was a wonderful thing. Oh, anyway, got off track here. I think I may have figured out what the big freaking thing everybody's been waiting on. Even God prophesied of the big thing. Something big is coming. Something huge is coming. How many times have you heard that? If you watch the truth community and the disclosure community at all, everybody's saying something big is coming. Something big is coming. Something big is coming. And then lately I've been watching Honey Golden, and she's talking about that we're in the Truman Show here on Earth. Earth is actually surrounded by a layer of ice. And that makes sense. And we are inside actually a bubble. And it's like the Truman Show, because outside the bubble are all these big planets and extraterrestrials and the whole, Star Trek thing going on. And she says that is, the ice thing is dissolving, breaking up, and they keep shooting chemtrails up in the skies and everything they can possibly do to keep hiding it, but it's getting to the point where they can't hide it. And I think this may be, because I kept thinking, what could be so big that would be so earth-shattering and mind-boggling, and when it happens you'll remember the day it was and where you were and blah, 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 blah. Even 9/11 wasn't that, kind of, but not to the scale these people have been talking about. Well, that dome goes down, and then you start looking out here, and it's like Star Wars, where Luke is walking across his parents' property, and you look up and there's it's either two moons or two suns. We're going to have two suns, by the way. I've heard through other sources. Gene Decode, I think. God, watch his latest one on Journey to Truth. Gene Decode on Journey to Truth. Wow. Zowie. Anyway, so if this ice ceiling dissolves, then all of a sudden it's going to be a big blue atmosphere out there with giant planets floating by, and I don't know if the extraterrestrials will uncloak at that point or not. Honey Golden says there's Tartarians that used to be here. There's all this ornate structures around the planet, Chicago World Fairs and stuff like that. Acted like they built them, but they didn't. There's no way they could have built them. Man could not have built these structures. And the Cabal and all them have been destroying those structures, so people won't question, hey, how could we get something that's advanced? There's no possibility. Well, it's these Tartarians. And they're out there still waiting for us to wake up. And they're going to come here and help us and give us all kinds of great things. But there's all kinds of ETs out there. I guess you could call them ETs, but they live there. So I don't know if they're living on a spaceship or if they have a planet or what. But all this is out there. And when that shell goes down, that would certainly be something on the scale that I keep hearing about. But if it goes down and you start seeing planets and so forth up close and personal and all that, don't freak out. It's good. It's a good thing. It's showing you that finally, but I don't think that's going to happen, because I think the Alliance and the good guys here, they're in touch with future stuff, and they know when this is going to happen. And I don't think they're going to allow the bad guys to still be in control when that happens. So I think I'm just speculating. When you see the bad guys finally go down, Mr. B, who's never spent one day in the White House, as Prez, who was signed in, it was all fake. The inauguration was fake. It's done at a studio in Culver City. There's also one in Atlanta, Tyler Perry Studios, where they do all the White House shots. Mr. B, in fact, was put in front of a firing squad 2 or 3 years ago. So all you see now is actors and people in masks and clones and lookalikes But anyways, when they all go down, and Trump, last speech I saw last week, Trump said, and it'll all go pretty quick, see, because they got it all mapped out, and they got Cooper. They got one way I heard they were going to do it is like special forces. Here, Charlie. Over 1 million special forces that all have an envelope, and they've got a specific code. And when that code is given to them, they will open their envelope and go take out or arrest or whatever, whoever name or names on that. So you'll have 1 million special forces taken out, who knows how many, and it's all at once. So one can't call the other one and say, hey, Bob, just get to our underground shit. Okay, so that's what I heard. I thought that had already happened, but maybe not. Different levels have been removed, high levels, medium levels, low levels. I think the high levels have been removed, and now this 1 million special forces thing might be for the mid levels. And they keep everything looking like nothing's changed with actors and clones and lookalikes, so the other ones won't get wise and go hide out, because when they're ready to take them, they want to take them. So that could be the big thing. That could be the big thing. I really think the bad guy's going to go first, and then, or it might go at the same time. Military, the sky will turn whatever, and the planets will all show up, and the military come out and go, relax, people, fear not. This is all part of the plan. But I don't think so. I think they're going to have to prep the people a little more before they do that, because people are weird. They freak out, be killing themselves, jumping off buildings, who knows what. But I think that might be the big thing everybody's been waiting for. So, like, share, and subscribe. Bye.